Danny for the pain, yeah, it keeps me floating. Paddock on my wrist, keep my tongue so forward. I am on a plane and the rocks keep glowing. Now my inner pain, yeah, my rocks keep glowing. Danny for the pain, yeah, it keeps me floating. Paddock on my wrist, keep my tongue so forward. I am on a
Hey guys, what's up? Hope you're having a great day. So in today's video, I'm actually going to bring you some assault rifle tips that hopefully up your game so you get more high kill games and you just do better in general. And I don't really use assault rifles that much, to be honest. So I actually did ask some of my teammates on Omen Elite some tips that they could give me to actually give to you guys. So this is going to be a really helpful video. I know that for sure. And the first tip actually is to use a slower sensitivity. Now you might think this is a little bit weird, but when you're using an SMG, you need a higher sensitivity, or when you're using a sniper, you need a high sensitivity to get all those flicks. But when you think about it, when you're using an assault rifle, most of the gunfights are at medium and long ranges, which mean you don't need to drag your finger across the screen as fast or as far. So a slower sensitivity is just going to give you better tracking, and you're able to hit people off head glitches a lot easier. Now, of course, I do need to warn you that before you actually change your sensitivity, it's really hard to learn another sensitivity because of your muscle memory. So before you actually switch your sensitivities, make sure that you screenshot your old one so that you can always go back to it if this one does not work out. Now, my second tip I actually mentioned a little bit earlier in the video. You should be trying to play medium and long ranges as much as possible. That means you do not want to be in a position where an SMG can just come out of nowhere and kill you because it's close range. This might not really apply to the Type 25 as much because that gun is pretty much good in all distances. But when you're playing an assault rifle, you really just want to try to always keep some distance between you and like a doorway. So this tip will actually just develop by itself. The more you play with assault rifles, you'll just gradually adjust to the playstyle that you need to have. So my third tip is to play head glitches and hold angles. And if you do not know what a head glitch is, it's actually when you're sitting behind something like, I don't know, a big stone or something, and only your head and your gun is actually showing, maybe some of your shoulders. And this is called a head glitch because your gun, a lot of the time actually your gun is not peeking up over the rock, but you can still see their whole entire body and shoot through it. That's because in COD, your bullets actually shoot from your head, if you didn't know this. I believe, yeah, they don't shoot exactly from the barrel of the weapon. So head glitches are really strong, especially with an assault rifle, since it's a lot more accurate than an SMG. And you can just hold a head glitch and wait for them to push you while you can just gun them down while they're trying to slide and get up close to you. Now, holding angles is also super important. So say for example, if you're playing back alley and you're playing on the right hand angle where you just have a really good view of when they enter alley, and you can just gun them down because there's nothing really in the way of that. So if you hold an angle with an assault rifle, just aim down sight, it's super effective. If you play critical ops, you kind of know what I'm talking about. So for the fourth tip I actually have on this list is pre-zooming corners, and a lot of pros in pro COD actually do this. So when you're entering a building, or if you're going into a location that you think someone's going to be at, say you're turning a corner and you're pretty sure someone's going to be there, make sure you pre-zoom your sights before you actually enter, because in this game you cannot shoot at the same time that you're actually zooming in, so you're not going to get the first shot off if they zoom in before you. So pre-zooming is just a good way to guarantee that you're actually going to hit them first and win that gunfight. So practice that as much as possible in pubs, and trust me, it's going to help ramp up your game so much. So for my fifth and final tip, I kind of mentioned this in the SMG tip video too. I kind of talk about this. I'm going to talk about this for every single tip video that I have. It's playing an area of the map that you know is going to be effective with the weapon that you're using. So for an assault rifle in this case, if you're playing raid, maybe try to play around the outer circle on a head glitch, because they can't really get close to you. It's going to be hard because you're going to be able to see them coming from all the angles. So if they're trying to push you with something like an MSMC and you're holding that head glitch, it's going to be extremely hard for them. So a bad place to play on the map would be holding red room, because they can just push it and they can like 3-shot you with an MSMC or an AKS. So it's just not a good idea to hold a place with a lot of close quarter combat. So learn the maps very carefully, know the location that you're actually going to go to before the match starts, and try to play around that area and just have a really good strong hold on it. Anyways guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, remember to smash that like button and subscribe. It really helps me out, and I'll see you guys next video.